Hello, Joe. First of all, could you introduce yourself to us, please?
Hi, yeah, my name's Joe Perry. I'm a professional snooker player. Turned pro in 1992, so getting a bit old now.
1992. Wow. How do you keep motivated over the decade?
I don't know. I don't know really. You just sort of, I think when you start playing snooker, you sort of fall in love with it in a
Yeah.
strange sort of way, and then a little bit of success can always want to bring more success, or failure can make you try harder to improve on the year before. So, yeah, you just keep going.
And could you share with us what's your first snooker experience like?
My first snooker experience watching was on the TV, was Steve Davis Jimmy White final in 1984. I sort of loved it then. I was 10 years old, and then I got taken to the Masters to watch Jimmy White play when I was really young. And then my first ever experience playing was as a professional was in Blackpool many years ago in 1992.
What attracts you the most of being a snooker player?
In the beginning, I just loved the game. I just loved the whole concept of the game, the challenges that the technique brings, and just the different permutations every single time you open the balls up. It's different every time. The challenge of a one-on-one competition. Yeah, I just loved it. And then as you get better, the competition becomes more fierce. It becomes harder. You have to find other ways to win and better ways to practice, make yourself a better player. So you're always striving. You can never be the perfect snooker player. So you're always striving to be better.
And apart from some good examples or good experience you mentioned being a snooker player, there must be some hard thing goes alongside as well. Can you give us some example in those as well?
Yeah, it's normally losing, especially losing towards the end of tournaments. At the start of the tournament, if someone said to you, "Oh, you're going to get beat in the final," you'd be, "Oh, okay, that's pretty good." But when that actually happens, it's really disappointing because you're so close to the absolute, the pinnacle, of what you set out to achieve, and then to come so close and fail is really disheartening. So you have to learn to accept that and pick yourself up and go again.
And what would you say was the most disappointing defeat in your career?
I've had quite a few. I think I lost in the. It wasn't a disappointing defeat because it was against Ronnie O'Sullivan. It was the Masters final.
Oh.
So, to win a Masters, everyone will remember you forever in your snooker career. In 30 years' time, they'll say, "Oh, Joe Perry won the Masters." So that was quite disappointing. Another one was a semi-final close defeat to Ali Carter, which would have got me in the world final. Again, that's something you're really remembered for. Another one's I lost a deciding frame in China to Neil Robertson, which would have been my first ever ranking victory. So it would have been pretty special to do it against him. I've sort of followed his career because he moved to Cambridge where I live many years ago, and we've sort of been friends ever since. So that would have been a nice win, but I've had a couple of successes, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, I did notice you had some quite good results in some of the Chinese events. How much do you miss those events in China?
Oh, greatly. I'm coming towards the end of my career probably now. I don't know how many years I've got left, but I'm 48 now. So I one of the many players that really enjoyed the travelling aspect of snooker and feeling privileged and lucky to travel the world. And I've been to many cities in China. I've had quite a bit of success out there. Not quite won, lost in the final a few times, but yeah, I loved it, and it's something I've really missed. Unfortunately, it's not to be helped due to COVID and stuff, but yeah, it's something I hope that we can get back on tour before I sort of hang my cue up and give up. I really want to get back out to China a few times.
Yeah. What's your favourite Chinese food?
I just love the seafood, so like things like the prawns, and when they do with the crabs and stuff, and like mixed in with the spices and stuff. Yeah, I love that.
And earlier this year, you also won the Welsh Open, beating Jack Trump. How was the experience?
Yeah, it's going to go down as probably one of my best ever experiences, just because of the circumstance, and it would come on the back of what was a pretty poor season for me leading up to that point, and then the fact that it was my first sort of major success on home soil. So I had my parents there, and they could like witness and be there on the final night and be involved in the celebration, which was really special for me and for them, give something back because they've followed my career ever since I was that big. So that was like a real special moment for them as well as myself.
Yeah, any new goal for this new season?
Well, I really enjoyed the feeling of winning, so it'd be nice to do that again. But No, just to keep enjoying it. Like I say, this is the 31st year of my professional career consecutive. So, you know, if I can just keep enjoying it, I'd love us to start travelling again. I'd really enjoy that, because that's the one thing I've sort of missed the most during this COVID spell, and I've sort of lost a bit of interest and enthusiasm in some of the events because they're not quite as they used to be with the crowd and the fans and stuff. So, yeah, just keep enjoying it, and then hopefully get back travelling again.
Yeah. And apart from snooker, where you're not playing or competing, what do you enjoy the most?
Just being at home, really. Got quite a big family. We got animals and pets, and yeah, like I say, a big family. So we do lots of stuff together. Away from the family side of it, I tried to play golf. Sort of played years ago, got quite good, but haven't played for many years. So trying to get my golf back on track, it's not easy. It's really difficult. So yeah, just spending time, enjoying, nothing too strenuous, just friends and family and stuff like that.
And finally, who would you say is your favorite Chinese player?
Well, I think it has to be Ding Junhui. You know, I've played him so many times, and I'm a great admirer of the way he plays the game. I think he's just like the perfect snooker player, if there is one, when he's on form. It's just cue ball control, everything is absolutely perfect. But there's a few new ones coming, and I like the look of them. You know, Zhao Xintong obviously is incredible, but I also like young Wu Yizi. I think he's going to be good. He's got a great little style, very unique. There's not many players like Wu Yizi, so I think we're going to see many Chinese players come through, and it's good to see that they're very different in their personalities, and I like that.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe, for your time, and good luck for your new season.
Thank you.